going on, ladies and gentlemen? Unbelievable. What did I wake up to this morning? I rubbed my eyes. I couldn't believe it. I actually had to look up other things because I was like, this, you know, this doesn't look real or something. You know what I mean? It was like, is this a joke? And then I kept searching, and then I see a video of people like reacting at a show to this trailer, and I said, holy shit, this is fucking real. Are you kidding me? Turtles and DC? As if one wasn't heaven enough. Now you're gonna combine the two. Oh my, I can't believe it. And like, they do, these Mortal Kombat guys do such a great job of like making these like, you know, these characters, these creature characters, these horror characters, and adapting them into this world. And oh my god, it's just like a perfect. Let's just watch the trailer, and I'll comment more on. This is crazy, guys. This is like unbelievable. I can't even like handle this. Last thing anyone ever like. I hope you guys can hear that, but either way. I'm just noticing that was Raiden getting knocked into the oil can there. That's a Black Manta. Now we got some oil combining with a cigarette. Boom! And here comes Adam, I believe. I'm not sure who this girl is. Guys, help me out. Kind of thinks again like... Ooh, Adam's suit looks cool. I can only imagine what people are probably like, oh, this is like some ninja type character. And then they see this and they're like,
mind if we play? Dibs on the magic lady. We fight as a team, Mikey. Fine.
I still watch that and it does something to me. Look at this. Look at this. What the fuck, guys? I can't even deal. I can't even fucking deal with this. Holy shit. That, I don't even know what to say. I literally, like I said, I woke up and saw this and I had to search. I couldn't, like, what? You know? Alright, I'll play the trailer again and, I should do it. Yeah, we go. And, wow, what else do I think? So, I know Adam, I think... Was Adam played in one of the WB series? I don't want to spoil anything for everybody. I think he was played by the guy who played Superman in Superman Returns. I don't know. I think that was Adam. I'm not sure. This other girl, I'm not too sure who she is. And what I wanted to say was that, you know, at first I see like Adam and this other girl, and I'm like, you know, like, I just don't really know much about these characters, but it's funny, like I said that about some of the characters that they've had so far, and then I tried them out. Like Starfire, Black Manta, and I was like, whoa, these fucking characters are great. And these guys do such a great job of like letting you know who these characters are. Like, not just like when you play with them, for some reason like you get to know them so well or something. Especially from the interactions. That's another great thing. That's another thing I can't wait to see. Like, what the hell are the Turtles going to say to Superman? And that, like, that's one of the best things about the game. The interactions before the fight and what they say to each other. I can't even watch this. It's like...
We play? Dibs on the magic lady.
I can't even.
Mikey. Fine.
Oh, what? I don't think I can talk and watch this trailer at the same time. But, look at this. I can't look at it. is so amazing. Two of my favorite fucking things, like, what? And like I said, these guys, these Mortal Kombat guys that make these games, they do such a great job. And wow, like, it's gonna be the best interaction that we can see between Turtles and... But I think they actually had a Turtles Batman comic book. Actually, I think they have a Turtles Ghostbusters comic book too. For some reason, I feel like I would see the Ghostbusters popping up, but they're not really fighters, you know. Like, so that's one thing I wanted to say about these characters that I don't really know much of. These guys are doing a great job introducing them to me and to just introduce them to people. Black Manta I've seen at Comic-Con and stuff. I know he has to do with Aquaman and everything, but his character is awesome. Like, playing as him was awesome. Like, his ending scene was like, you just get to know so much about these characters by just playing in this game as them. And what they say and their little scenes in the beginning and the end. Like, I've become fans of, like, these characters I don't really know about. So, you see these characters that you may not know, but they're doing an amazing job taking these guys and just they're awesome. It's like, wow, like now I know why they picked these guys to put them in the game. You know what I mean? So that's great. So now seeing this after playing as some of the DLC characters, I believe I did a stream on Halloween, and I was trying out characters I haven't tried before, and I forgot to try out Hellboy. There's a little side note there. I forgot to try out Hellboy. But so after playing as all these DLC characters that I wasn't really sure who they were, and they wound up being awesome, now I see a trailer like this, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to play as Adam. I can't wait to play as that other girl, whoever she was. And, it's whereas before I was like, whatever. So I can't wait to play as them. I can't wait to play as anybody they throw at you in this game. But the Ninja fucking Turtles. I can't even fucking deal with this. I can't even deal with this. So, one thing I gotta note, I'm gonna attempt to play this again and talk about it at the same time. So one thing I want to note about the Turtles is that every time they have a DLC pack, they release 3 characters, right? And Leonardo says in the trailer, Mikey says, I got the girl, or whatever, the witch lady, or whatever the hell he calls her. And Leonardo goes, we fight as a team, Mikey, right? So every DLC pack, they release 3 characters. So they have that girl, Adam, and the Turtles. So since Leonardo especially says, we fight as a team, Mikey, it looks like, it's not going to be, you can't choose. Oh, well, I just thought of something else. But what I was going to say is that it's not like you can choose Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, but, well, my initial thought was that maybe you choose them, right? And then you could switch between them. So you could maybe start as Leo and then press a button and switch into Raph and switch into Mikey, switch into Donnie. Because in the past Mortal Kombat games, you were able to switch styles. You have to go from a fighting style into a sword style, I believe, something like that. So it would kind of be the same thing, like pressing something and you're switching a turtle, but you're just really switching styles. So it could be like that. Oh my god, I can't talk and look. Guys, this is like one of the best days of my life. Like, seriously. Oh my. I can't even fucking deal with that. So that was my initial thought. But then I know in the game also, a lot of customization. And it's really cool because, like, especially when you do multiverse mode, you never know what you're going to come up against. Like, what kind of Batman, what kind of Harley Quinn, and it's always something, and since multiverse gives you the idea that you're going into all these different stories, the multiverses, whatever, you see these characters in different get-ups, and you also can imagine that, like, the story behind that character, too. Like, I think Harley Quinn was wearing, like, army stuff one time. I don't know. It's just, it's always, it's a way to play the game, and it's always something new for you, right? It's a great mode, multiverse, right? I love it. So the Turtles now. What the hell was I'm just so like flabbergasted by this. Oh, so the costumes, you get to change costumes. So not only do you get to change like different parts of the costume, like different forearm pieces, chest pieces, head pieces, and you can combine them all in different ways, you can also choose color schemes. So not only can you do like this combination, you could also change the color scheme of it too. And another option with the color schemes is that, like for the Flash, for example, you could change the Flash's costume different colors, but then you could also choose as a different color, you can choose the reverse Flash. So you can, and you got like different slots. So you could have like, slot 1, I want Flash to be regular, how he came in the game. Slot 2, I'm not going to touch slot 1. That's, slot 2, I'm going to use use these different armor pieces and make a different kind of Flash, upgraded Flash, whatever. And slot 3, I'm going to use for a different character, meaning that I'm going to change Flash's costume color, but change it to the reverse. You get the colors, and then it goes to like, now you can choose reverse Flash. So slot 3, I'm going to make it reverse Flash. So you could have the Flash, but you could also change the costume, and then you could be the reverse Flash. And what they program into these different costumes that you could put on them, you could actually, like when they fight, I believe, like he actually talks as the reverse Flash. So if he has the costume on, he'll fight as the Flash, same moves, but it's not just a straight clone in a way, because before the fight, he'll actually talk as the reverse Flash. He won't be the Flash talking to somebody in the reverse Flash costume, which is great. So you can actually make the reverse Flash kind of. He'll have the same moves as Flash, but the fact that he talks as him like makes it even more, immersed, whatever. So, but I was thinking maybe it's going to be like that with the Turtles. Maybe you can have different slots. I can make a Leonardo slot, a Michelangelo slot, Donatello slot, Raphael slot, and choose, before the fight, what costume do I want? Do I want Leonardo's costume? Do I want Raphael's costume? But then that makes it to where it's a little, would that be? Because, Leonardo fights different than Raphael fights, than Donatello fights, because Leonardo has, especially two-handed weapons. Donatello has something he holds with both hands, so you can't just program the same moves there, a two-handed weapon to a one-handed weapon. So that makes me think more that it's going to be you choose the Turtles, and just like in old Mortal Kombat games, when you can switch to style, you can switch from fighting to sword to whatever. I think this is going to be like a style switch, so I can switch style to Donatello. I guess he'll pop in. It won't just be, you pull out a sword, but this time the turtle will change too. But just same thing. It'll just make them jump in instead of just taking out the sword. You know what I mean? So that's how I think it's going to be. I think all signs point to, it's obvious that you pick the Turtles, you pick them as a team. Leonardo says it. The team Turtles, Adam, and the girl, that's the 3 characters. There's always 3 characters in the DLC. So all that combined, I think that's how it's going to be in the end. You pick the Turtles, and then you switch between, what style you want, meaning, but it's really, you're switching, you could switch to Leo, Raph, whatever. Because I can't see all 4 of them on the screen at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like they're small or something. They're obviously the same size as the characters that they showed there. Sometimes Turtles tend to be small, but they're not mini, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be, you pick the Turtles, and then maybe you could choose who you start out as, or maybe every single time you start out as Leo, let's say, and then you could switch to Raphael during the match. I don't know. Let's play it one more time here. But that's how I think it's going to be. And one more thing I wanted to say was that, yeah, like, these guys, these Mortal Kombat guys, are so great at making these, like, characters, creatures, and the horror guys. In Mortal Kombat X, I believe, they had, actually Mortal Kombat 9, too, the one before that, they had, like, Freddy Krueger and stuff, and they even added more horror guys into the Mortal Kombat games, So I can see them making, like, a straight-up horror fighting game based on, those guys they've included. I think Alien from Aliens was in the alien was in Mortal Kombat X 2. So I could see them making like a horror fighting game too. And I could see them now, seeing the turtles in here, I could see them making like a creature fighting game, like a movie, not only like a horror movie fighting game, they could make a creature movie fighting game. So all these classic on-screen creatures, like Ninja Turtles,
Now that looks like
wow, because not only Turtles are a classic cartoon, they're also classic on-screen movie creatures too. So maybe like,
Mikey. Fine.
wow, you know. So I could see a game. I can't even look at this. So I could see a game, a creature fighting game with like the Turtles, the Toxic Avenger, you know, and then I could see a horror fighting game with, you know, all the horror guys, Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, and then, you know, they have Mortal Kombat. They have Injustice, a DC fighting game. They can make the creature game. They can make the horror game. So I feel like, I don't know, people want, I don't know. But, and then they could always, you know, incorporate, you know, them into every game. Because, like, you play, you know, for me, it's funny to think, too, like, that original game, like, Mortal Kombat vs. DC, right? It all started there. Like, a lot of people forget about that. Mortal Kombat vs. DC. And they released, I think, the next Mortal Kombat, which was 9, like the newer Mortal Kombat, and then Injustice came out, I believe, and then Mortal Kombat 10, and then Injustice 2. So to me, it's like a progression. It's like it all started with Mortal Kombat vs. DC, and then like Mortal Kombat got darker, you know, and with Mortal Kombat 9, it got darker again, whatever. And then you had Injustice, which like, it was a good idea to split them up, because like some people said, oh, you can't do fatalities in the Mortal Kombat vs. DC, because how can you do a fatality on Superman, you know? So they split them up. They made 2 amazing classic games, and you play the stories, and it's like a progression too, because like I said, it was Mortal Kombat vs. DC, then Mortal Kombat got darker, and then you had the DC Injustice, but then the dark Scorpion, yeah, was in the original Injustice, so it's kind of like the universes like collided again, and in, you know, in a more story progression. Now like the darker Mortal Kombat guys, as the story went forward, you know, reversing like this, I guess, darker DC universe, you know. Oh, you know, it's so cool. And then you got Mortal Kombat X, and you got Injustice 2, and now like the worlds are colliding again. You got Sub-Zero coming into this game, Raiden coming into this game, and it's just great. It's like the progression was great. It's finally like perfect. Well, it was always great. But it's just it's so great. So then like, you know, then have that like that horror game, and then like, cause like how they do it too, you really feel like, you know, when Sub-Zero makes it into this game, Injustice 2, or like even when Scorpion made it into Injustice 1, like you feel the story. These guys are great at what they do, where they make them talk, interact. You just show the character off. You get to know them just by the way they fight and the scenes they put in and everything. It's just, this is amazing. This is amazing. So I had to put my 2 cents, and I'm sure by now there's a million fucking videos out there on this, but this is something like, wow. You know, I'm passionate about it. I had to put my 2 cents in on it. And wow, guys, this is awesome. This is amazing. I cannot wait for this. And I'm sure the Turtles, well, obviously, I would say, yeah, come on, they're the biggest, you know, names out of the 3 people in that DLC pack. So I'm sure they're going to come last, of course. And yeah, I got to go try out Hellboy. I forgot to try out Hellboy in Injustice 2. And yeah, guys, so amazing. I can't believe this. Like, I still am having a little trouble believing this is like real. But, you know, the horror guys being in Mortal Kombat sparked talk of like the horror game. And now that I see the Turtles, it would be great to see like a creature, you know, fighting game, a movie on-screen creature fighting game, because there's so many classic like creatures out there that could put in the game like that. And just, you know, like I said, the way they do it, they combine these universes in such a great, awesome way where it just feels great, feels like it makes sense, you know. And I can't wait to see what's next. You know what I mean? I can't wait to see what's next. And And yeah, like I said, when you play as Raiden in here or Sub-Zero, you really feel the interaction between the worlds. And I don't know, guys, but there it is. This is what a beautiful day this is. Oh my god, unbelievable. Like I said, two of my favorite things, DC and Turtles. I'm done. I can't even deal with this. Like it's dangerous almost to watch this trailer. I don't know, but anyway, guys, there it is. That's my 2 cents. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Joey JCM. Let's play it one more time there. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. This is like a dream come true for me. And let me know also how you think the Turtles are going to work in the game. Like I said, I feel like that's how it's going to work. Like I mentioned before, switching the styles. Let me know what you guys think. And let me know if you would like to see, you know, a horror exclusive universe game from the makers of Mortal Kombat here, or a movie creature exclusive game from these, you know, same guys. And then, you know, just keep having these universes, guest characters interact, and, you know, create more story from that and go on and on. And yeah, guys, so you guys know all the ways you can raise the power level of the channel. And ladies and gentlemen, this is Joey JCM, and I will fucking see you later. Oh my god. Wow.